From fried chicken to a taqueria in Bryan College Station. Coming in at number 4, Jesse's.
In the Twin Cities known as BCS, Jesse's Taqueria is a tiny taco joint that's totally got people taking a trip for terrific food.
They got a lot of food and it's real good.
The food has such a flavor to it.
I'm going to get to your heart through our recipes, through our food.
Jesse Ocaña owns this eatery, and he is one popular guy.
Hi, come on in, guys. Come on in. Hola. Buenos días.
Jesse's been in the restaurant business his whole life and moved to Aggieland from McAllen back in the 70s. Back then, Bryan was a
very different town. I mean, it was little town.
Now, BCS is booming. So in 2012, Jesse took that opportunity to open Jesse's.
I never thought that we were going to have this type of business.
The secret to their success, all sorts of succulent comida.
So basically the whole concept here is people can come and just order whatever taco they want.
Yes, sir. We always tell them, I said, make believe this is a Mexican Subway.
While you won't find many veggies, there is a lot of meat to choose from. And that's what Jesse is known for.
3 things that we cannot be here without: barbacoa, fajita beef, and bacon.
Bacon!
Oh, we'll get a roar if we don't have those 3 items.
Everybody likes bacon.
Yes.
First off, the brisket. But this ain't the barbecue you're thinking of.
Is this your specialty or?
Oh, this is a good specialty. And it's a favorite, really and
man.
truly. It's a favorite. It's good with beans and rice.
That is just so tender and so flavorful. What's next?
Carne guisada.
All right.
I use sirloin steak in it.
Okay.
It has garlic, has cumin, has a little pepper, has a little jalapeno in it.
That's amazing. Great flavor. Not spicy, just tasty.
You're right.
Wow.
When I eat carne guisada, they give it to me in a bowl.
Now we go into what we call our asado pork.
Asado pork?
Red pork.
Oh my gosh. The
Now this is
color on that's amazing.
This takes a little bit longer to cook because it's pork. You know, pork, you got to make sure that you cook it all the way.
That is beautiful, like a bright red. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, and it's
The flavor.
It's got a strong flavor on it.
It's bold and it's so good.
If you get that asado, I mean, it's going to get all over you, but people love it.
Man, that peppery, spicy taste
Yes.
is so good.
We go to our picadillo.
That picadillo is on point. You know what I got to do with this one?
There you go. That's the only right way to do it.
Salud.
Salud.
The passion Jesse puts into his food and business stems from a strenuous time he had in the 80s. Despite his friendly demeanor, amazing charm, and extremely hospitable nature, there was a time when Jesse ran into some trouble.
1985, 86. It's my what I call my dark past. I got greedy. I had my own restaurant. I had a restaurant that was built from ground up called Ocaña's. And I had some visitors from down south. And they sort of painted the picture real pretty. And I went for it. They hooked me in. I started selling the drug. I had boys running around town, the whole county. I got hooked on the drug. And you become a different person. Cocaine turns you into a different character. I call it the devil's drug. And it led me into a different world.
Jesse was eventually arrested and sentenced to 25 years in prison.
That's what we have the law for. You know, I got popped. I got busted.
At that point, when you got busted and were sent to state prison, did you think, that's it, my life's over?
I thought so. I lost my family, I lost my job, I lost my restaurant. I lost everybody. I lost the whole county. Everybody, they didn't know. It was a big surprise to everybody. A huge surprise.
While in jail, he had a spiritual awakening and started to turn his life around.
I got taught a lot of things in prison. It was like a school for education, for religion, and for work. I got back to my feet with them, and they put me back on the road. A prison. Outstanding. I got to work for a Catholic chaplain, which taught me a lot.
Religion played a big role in your
turnaround.
turnaround.
Oh my God, yes sir. I got back to know my God again. That chaplain played a big role in my life. He got me back to the understanding that, you know, we have a God that always looks after us. and will always give us another opportunity.
Jesse was paroled after 4 years.
I was very grateful to the DA, to my presiding judge, because actually they saved my life. If I hadn't been put in jail, I think I wouldn't be here.
He returned to town, asked for forgiveness, and started to rebuild his reputation. Over 30 years later, he still thinks about that time and does everything he can to prevent others from going down the same path.
In a way, I think they have said, hey, he did his time, he's done his time in this county, so I think I've earned it from them. They trust me again.
Has it changed you at all?
Oh, yes, sir. My God. My way of living, my way of working. My respect. Actually helping other people that are in trouble in drugs. I'm hoping that I always can be a support for these people that have families and kids in trouble. Because I've been there, and I know what it is. The drug scene right now is tougher than when I was in. So many children, so many young kids dying in prison because of the stupid drugs.
So Jesse focuses on the food, friendship, and faith, while inspiring an entire community.
He has really come a long way.
For somebody to have his background and to say, I'm going to be man enough to go back where it started, you know, just completely remake his life, if you will. It's been awesome to watch.
To see how, in the midst of the struggles, he's built character in him. And this character has built this kind of leadership in him. That's what's that.
Jesse's Taqueria is a terrific stop on the Texas bucket list, not just for the tacos, but for the tale of a man who defeated his demons and returned to society with a new soul full of love, hope, and a spirit to serve.
He didn't stay down there at the bottom. If you could see everything he's been through and where he's at now, you would go, wow.
You come in being blessed, and you go out being blessed as well.
You know what? It's a different world to me now. It's a beautiful world.
So there you have it, our first 2 stops on the Texas Bucket List Bite of the season. Coming up, number 3, right after this.